Lucas, every player, are they not, they're judged on their career when they retire, on silverware in the trophy cabinet. That would be your main goal as well, would it not? And if that's not coming where you are, then surely then you would naturally look further afield, would you not?
Yeah, but I'm very proud of the career that I've had to date. Yes, trophy would be important, and I'm hoping that my move to Turkey was going to be bringing some success my way, but I'm still the captain of the national team, which I'm extremely proud of, and that's better than any trophy I could ever win. We have the opportunity as well with Australia to win the Asia Cup, and I'm very motivated to want to do that. And here, yes, it's a realistic opportunity to win it, and I want to make sure I can do everything I can to make that happen. I'm confident that the squad that we have not only has the ability, but it has that desire as well. But it's just about putting that attitude into practice and making sure we get it right on the pitch.
Lucas, let's talk about the national team. You've had a chance to meet with Holger Osik along with Harry Kewell. What was said at that meeting?
Yeah, he's a good man. He's obviously been all over Europe and all over Asia with his football, so he's certainly got a lot of education, a lot of stories, and in the, I think, half an hour, 45 minutes we had with him, we got an insight into his mentality into football, how he feels the game should be played. Harry and I are both very positive and very excited about what he had to say. And with camp coming up in, I think, a week's time, we're looking forward to joining up with the team and putting his methods into practice on the training grounds. So we should all be excited as a nation that we're going into a new era with a different influence now, a different style. And like I said, with the Asia Cup coming up in January, there's a lot to look forward to, and I'm hoping to be a big part of that.
Lucas, as ever, good to have your company here on World Football News. Thanks again for joining us.
Thanks, guys. As always, Yak Shamna. Good night.
We'll talk Kewell versus Slater shortly. What did we make of Lucas's position at Galatasaray? Reading between the lines there, boys, I think he says he's settled, but I don't think he is. It's almost like he wants to go, but he can't really say he wants to go.
Well, he can't say he wants to go. He's got a contract, but you're right, reading between the lines. For me, I think if he had a chance to leave and go to a team that has the potential to be in the Champions League, or is that already in the Champions League, I definitely think he would go. As a player already contracted, he definitely can't say that, but that's what he wants to do. And if it's not this year, it'll be next year. I think that's pretty certain.
Do you read it like that, Jelko, as well?
Look, the meat market finishes at the end of August, so it means he's got 7 days left to get out of Galatasaray. It's not very easy to make a move at this stage of the season. I think Lucas is definitely going to be at Galatasaray for this season. He's got 1 year left. He's going to have to play very well to get a new contract very quickly, and hopefully by January he'll be able to sign for a new team, as he'll be a free player from then on.
Could you see a Champions League contender, as far as a club concerned, picking up somebody like Lucas Neill at he'd be 33 by the time he finishes his contract in Galatasaray?
Champions League contender? I don't think so. Yeah. But a Champions League team, I think he could go to for sure.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard, considering the World Cup that he's had, and obviously being at Galatasaray, I don't think it's going to be easy. But look, he's obviously got that ambition. He's going to have a very good season with Galatasaray if he doesn't leave in the next 7 days, which looks very unlikely.
What would that do to his international career if he does leave and he can't find as big a club as Galatasaray?
No, I don't think it does anything. I think Lucas is good enough to play for the Socceroos the way he is at the moment, whichever club he goes to. And as we've seen by his interview, it's all about ambitions. How ambitious can you be? How big is the club? What level do you want to play at? And I think that's what Lucas is looking at the moment, but I'm sure we'll be seeing him at Galatasaray up until at least January.
OK, let's talk Kewell versus Slater. It has been the big news of the last 7 or so days. What did you make of this spat?
For me, I don't know what Robbie was trying to get out of it, to be honest. I don't know why he wanted to attack Harry Kewell. The circus that we keep talking about, which is around Harry, he doesn't create that. That's the media. The media want to talk about Harry. That's their job, and fair play to them for doing that. But it's got nothing to do with Harry on a personal level. Talking about naming a player, they're not naming the other player. I don't think that's fair. Everybody's talking about Robbie was talking about Harry Kewell, didn't mention the other player. I don't think that's fair either. And talking about whether he should not be in the Socceroos, that's an opinion. If he's good enough, he should be playing. Doesn't matter how old he is. Look at Schwarzer. Schwarzer's 37, still playing in the Socceroos. So I don't know why he's saying he should step down. And Harry has said this, if he's not good enough and the coach says he's not good enough, he won't play. What more do you want? As a player, you always want to play until you retire. Let Harry decide when he wants to retire, not Robbie or anyone else.
Joko, Lucas inferred there that what goes on tour should really stay on tour and not be talked about in the media. Would you go along with that opinion?
Mate, I thought the whole thing was ridiculous, to be honest. I played for the Socceroos 21 years. It was the closest unit of players. Nothing like that would ever come out from any player. What Bernie Mandich said was correct, because the players that were at that table, whether they had to go at each other or they didn't have to go at each other, it would never have come out.
Yep.
So it was just ridiculous. That was baby stuff. I mean, they're the kind of things that people do just to promote themselves. And what Robbie was trying to get out of all that, I've got no idea.
You know what I would agree with Robbie Slater on is that pre-World Cup, it was a bit of a circus about whether Harry Kewell was fit or was he not fit. In some ways, was it bad management from the FFA and thus the manager, Pim Verbeek, that they didn't say, right, let's put an end to this now. It is getting out of hand. Let's put Harry in front of the media for him to say, I'm fine, no issue with me at all, I don't know what you're writing about. And then it would have stopped.
They did it. I do recall.
Was it too late, though?
No, Harry said he was fit. But what happened all there was that everyone wants to know about Harry Kewell because Harry Kewell is a big player. He's an icon in Australian football. So all the kids out there, people want to know about Harry. So the more we carry on about Harry, the more pressure is on Harry, the more the people want Harry to play. If Harry's not fit, he still thinks he has to play because everyone wants him to play. And it's not right for the player.
But that goes back to my point. It's not Harry he doesn't go into the media saying, please talk about me. The media loves talking about Harry. It's the same when Mark Viduka was in the squad. It was about Mark Viduka and it was about Harry Kewell. Now maybe Tim Cahill's got more of the attention, Lucas Neill possibly, but it's still Harry Kewell. Everybody wants to know about Harry Kewell. And definitely in the mainstream media, people who probably don't know a lot about football, when they speak about football in Australia, they think about Harry Kewell.
He's one of the greatest players that's ever put on an Australian shirt.
So the circus is going to be there. Do not blame Harry for that. It's not Harry's fault. So I think people should just get over it and leave the guy alone.
So just leave it at the door now, the time now, the talking should end, and let's just get on with the game that everybody loves.
It's over. That's correct. It's over. Let's get on about watching games of football.
Okay. That's all we've got time for the moment. We'll take a short break, but plenty more when we come back.
He's still going. Hat-trick heroes. The EPL's young guns take flight. Push for power. Cahill opens his account. Cahill! And is Schwartz's move imminent? We've got the latest.